Yeah. What up, y'all? You listening to the Grind Ethiks Mixtape show, and I'm your host, Viktory, BX Supreme Promoter, representing 91.8 The G Radio. And I'm here with my brother, rap artist, Legion. What's going on, fam?
What's good, man? What's good, Vic? How you been, man?
I've been good. I've been trapped here in dirty ass New York City. I'm trying to go to Austin where all the big booty chicks are at, you know?
Yeah.
I heard out there the girls got bigger booties than New York females.
I don't know, maybe. I haven't met too many New York females, but I did meet one that had pretty big ass. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. You know what it is? It's the difference between Southern booty and northern booty.
I think so.
I think Southern booty. I think Southern booty is more shaped. It's more classy. It will treat you nice. It will cook for you. I'm just being stupid. Never mind me. But I got it to the audience. Legion's one of my proud sponsors, representing Going Against the Grain Entertainment.
Yes, sir. Been down with Grind Ethiks for a while.
Yeah, for 2 years now, man.
Hell yeah, that's a long ass time. I ain't realize.
You say a long ass time. Yeah, man. So tell us your story on how you started in the rap game.
Well, shit, man. Basically, I started writing rhymes when I was about 14 or so. You know, when I was about 16, worked at the rodeo to get money to buy the first pieces of my studio. I had like a little 4-track tape recorder, track recorder, you know what I'm saying, a tape deck, and I was like mixing my stuff down onto the tape, and then I upgraded to digital equipment a few years later, and I just continued to make music on my own, but I really didn't have no outlet for it, you know, like I wasn't able to perform or really just put my music out there. So I just took a lot of time to protect my shit, and then after a while, I met certain people who were producers and hooked up with a producer from France named Nozu, magician, and he put me down with his label, Nation Oxman, and so I became the first rapper to represent his label. I'm actually the first and only rapper to represent his label, and then from there, I got exposure to other rappers from France and other producers from France. And I had started my label, and I signed a producer named Dr. Beatmaker, who had a company, well, actually I could prove, he called Camouflage Crews, and he wanted me to expand the name. He told me to take the name, we'll expand it to Texas. So I connected with him, and we started to meet other artists who, either they reached out to us and wanted to get down with what we were doing, or they were just so cool and we just all vibed so well that I invited them to join, and they were down. And because I'm a photographer and graphic designer, I also work with models, and so we got some models on the team, and just in general, and also DJs. So in general, you know, it's an international organized militia, and we've been going from there, man.
That's good. I hear that. So tell us, for those who don't know, how is the independent scene out there in Austin, Texas?
Well, for the most part, man, it's a lot of really, really good artists. Just across the board, not just saying it's a good artist for Austin or good artist for Texas. It's a lot of very well-rounded artists that have a lot of motivation. A lot of people, a lot of shows, and people put out a lot of music, and it's it's a really good scene if you are a fan and you're looking for your specific type of music that you gonna vibe to. It's like an artist out here for you.
Okay. That's definitely good. That's definitely wonderful, yo. So tell us the venues that you perform in so far in Texas.
I performed at Headhunters. That's the club that normally I perform at on the regular. And then I performed at a club Matrix, Bartlett, Texas. I performed at Club Groove in Antonio. I performed at the Blue Moon, Bad Bar here in Austin. It's a lot of different spots. But probably the most well-known place, or rather the place that I'm most well-known for performing in is Headhunters.
Okay. That's wonderful. So tell us, who are you, or who is Legion as a brand? And you still call yourself Legion the Dark Side?
No, I changed my name because when I actually came out to make a big push, there was a Mr. Dark Side.
Okay.
And so, basically I hadn't really been out, and I was introducing myself to the scene, so he already had the name. And there was a time where I really was trying to drop the Dark Side and just be Legion, and so that was a good opportunity to do that, and so I did that, and the magician gave me the name Wise.
Okay. So
I added the Wise part to the end of Legion, and that's what I've been ever since.
That's good. That's good. So what inspires you, before you write, a ill banging song? Besides the beat and track and everything like that.
Well, I mean, basically just whatever I'm feeling at the time. Like if I think that, if I listen to the beat, and I'm like, this is a live beat or whatever, and it strikes me, and I'm feeling like in that mode where I'm a chill or I'm on some party shit, then I'll write a track like that. If I feel like I'm on some introspective type stuff, I'm gonna try to do some more lyrical type stuff, and then sometimes I just want to have fun with it. So I'm just playing with the lyricism and the wordplay on the track. So there's a lot of factors that go into the different types of music that I make, but I try to do everything because I really do like all types of things.
Okay. So you into the trap music, booty shaking every now and then.
Yeah, I like to shake the booty shake.
Well, there's different ways of making the booty shake. You're a producer, you're a beat maker.
I mean, basically, you gotta have some bass, and you gotta have a driving rhythm that chicks can dance to, and it's good to have a hook that's catchy that they can feel and turn up on when it comes on. But it's all kinds of different shit out there,
And you make beats too, so do you find it easier or harder to juggle, on both sides of being a vocalist and an instrumental artist?
Well, I mean, because I really started out doing this just by myself, and I didn't have no access to beats and stuff. Sort of just routine for me.
It was natural shit.
Yeah, so when I get a beat from somebody that's already made, it's a little bit easier to just put vocals on it and just focus on making the vocals, and writing a dope verse, But it's been a while since I made my own beat, but my shit was exclusively made by me back in the day before I started working with other producers and creating a sound with them.
Yeah. Now, since you're from Texas, will you ever influenced by the Screwed Up clique? Cause, cause you know I have to mention them because you know DJ Screw is one of my favorite DJs.
Yeah, man. Oh yeah, man. Like.
And I'm from New York. I'm a New York nigga saying that.
Yeah. That's some real shit. I mean, honestly, back when I first was really getting into rap, I was big on East Coast lyricism. I listened to a lot of Nas, Wu-Tang, and I didn't start fucking with Screw until it really became a phenomenon down here because, that's from Houston, and I'm in Austin. So it was a degree of separation. It was a delay before we really was like on it heavy. But trust and believe, like when the Screw movement hit, everything was screwed. Everybody had a screw tape, and I listened to the flow and the way they did it because up to that point, people didn't really rap like that, and that whole sound was just new. And so, yeah, I mean, it definitely influenced me for sure because there's a period to where people would listen to nothing else.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I heard stories, man. I heard stories. You had cats coming from all over the South. In the South, the southern part of America is big. I heard you had cats all in every, if not every city in the South, every state in the South. People was online to get Screw tape. You had to have your list. You couldn't come through without your list.
Yeah. I mean, Screw used to. That's what DJ Screw used to screw West Coast music. A lot of West Coast gangster rap, Act 10, MCA, and then he would mix in other stuff, and then he'd have, Houston rappers rapping on his mixes and stuff. So it was a blend of a lot of different things, and yeah, a lot of people were fucking with Screw tapes back in the day.
Yeah.
Sure. So they influenced me, and then, Swisher House came after Screw, and they had a different type of screw, where Screw would actually mix, and stuff. Michael Watts, he would mix a little, but he would basically take contemporary songs, put his MCs on there, screw it, chop it, and so you had a little more emphasis on lyricism and just like freestyle songs as opposed to Screw, who had, singers and structured songs and choruses and stuff on everything.
That's cool. I'm sorry, I'm thinking about what I'm gonna do for my birthday tomorrow. Oh man, I'm sorry. This is your interview. Yeah, I'm gonna be pushing 40. I'm gonna be 35 and shit. I still feel 25 and shit.
Getting up there. We getting up there, man.
Yeah, we getting up there.
I wanna let you know, man. I wanna thank you for supporting us, just being down with the movement for this long, man.
Of course.
It says a lot that you in New York, and you've been knowing about us for 2 years now. And, you interviewed everybody from Bizarre, the Prodigal Son, the Heaven Hunter, so it's a big deal for me, man. So I want to say thank you, man. I appreciate it.
No doubt, you're welcome. Thank you, man. Thank you for being my proud sponsor, man.
So.
Yeah, man. I hear that. So how do you see yourself, your not only your vocal career, but also your instrumental artist career in the next 5 years, things of that nature?
Well, hopefully, I want to get to the point that any artist or anybody that owns a business gets to the point to where their business sustains their life completely.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, we are working towards that goal, but of course, I'm an artist. We gotta do what we gotta do to make things go and to get to that point. But I look for in the future, in the next 5 years, be able to completely sustain sustain my livelihood through my company and my music and the photography and work that I'm doing right now.
Of course, of course.
And that's the same goal that I would like for every artist on my label and every model, every person that I do.
So tell us a little bit more about your artist that's on your roster.
Well, actually signed to my label Against Grand Entertainment is Lady Pharaoh, that boy Dylan, Young C, and she's an artist from the UK. She's actually in England.
Oh, what? You never let me hear her. Oh, come on, you holding out. I've been dying to play some UK music.
Oh yeah, man. I'm gonna hook you up with some shit for sure, so we can play it on the show for sure. I forgot to even mention that to you, man. She got down. She's been down for a while, man. And me and her and Lady Pharaoh, we put together a duo album for Lady Pharaoh and Young C. It's a pretty good album. It's things, and people seem to be well received here. Also, got the beat maker, the producer, and the founder of Camouflage, which is the actual group / collective.
Okay.
That's on the label. The beat maker is from Albany, France. He's the guy that I met through exposure with French MCs and working with French hip hop. And he worked with me. I was rapping on his beat, and we just started to develop a working relationship. And he wanted us all to be Camouflage crew. So he wanted us all to push it like that. And so that's what I did. I brought everybody that I had. We all came together to push that movement.
That's cool. That's cool. I hear that. Now, well, I'm looking at the time right now. Okay. We don't have too much time. I want to ask you, today's topic of the show is, do you think Def Jam Records has lost its, glow or lost its hip hop vibe over the years? What do you think?
That is a really good question, man. I think that Def Jam has always had trouble in the inner workings, because think about what Def Jam was when it started. You had what's the guy's name? Rick Rubin?
Rick Rubin and Russell Simmons.
Yeah, okay. And that was really Rick Rubin who contributed to the sound that we heard, that half rock, half boom bap hip hop sound that really was what hip hop was when it first came out.
Yeah.
And he eventually left Def Jam because of whatever, and tried to start up another label that is a lesser known label, and Russell Simmons took it. And then over the years, I believe, Russell Simmons sold Def Jam, or something like that. And Jay-Z was like president of Def Jam for a little while.
Now you forgot the middle point. Things happened before Jay-Z was the president of Def Jam, or Dumb, Deaf, and Blind Jam. I know, right?
Yeah.
But yeah. I see that.
So what I've seen in recent years, in the past like 5-6 years, a lot of artists get on Def Jam, never come out with an album, and then they leave.
Yeah.
They make a big deal about signing them. They even go so far as to advertise that they're coming out with an album, and that album never comes out.
Yeah, and they give them mad money, give them so much money, some of them.
Yeah.
But it's still a tax write-off. You're still in debt. If any label gives you, let's say, $2 million, you $2 million in debt.
Yeah.
Until you pay all that off through your royalties.
Yeah, and that's the thing that a lot of artists need to remember. when you're thinking about where you want to be, you know, that the game is not the same as it was when, you know, you had giant major labels who would throw $1 million at you to do what you wanted to do. You look at all the people who had those opportunities thrown at them, you look where they are now, and you say, well, I don't, even though they may still have money, they're not poor, they're not living under the bridge, but they're definitely not where they should have been based on the skill and the height that they had when they signed.
Yeah.
There's a lot of artists out there.
A lot.
That are like that.
Yeah. You know what? I'm let me ask you this question, Legion, because a lot of these artists is pissing me off on social media. Should I be mad at somebody for being slow? Because I'm kind of slow myself. Because these niggas be slow, my nigga. And it comes to the point I'm asking them to do me favors and shit like that. I'm not charging them, but they be like, they just do whatever they want to do. You know? Should I be mad at them for being slow? Or you know? Because it comes to the point that I'm disliking these niggas as people. I'm talking about these artists, niggas that's nice, you know? Anyway, that's my own personal thing. I'm not trying to bring my own personal thing into this shit, but...
Well, I mean, when anyone who gets to a certain level in their profession or their career or even their hobby, they get to a certain level and they feel like a sense of entitlement, you know, and or there's a level of arrogance where you feel like you should look down on other people who don't have the same resources or whatever. You know, a lot of times people that act like that really they're not even in the position to act like that.
Yeah, they're not.
You know, but perception dictates reality. You know, so if you perceive yourself as the livest motherfucker on the mic and can't nobody fuck with you and all these niggas doing it wrong and everybody beneath you know, that then becomes your reality. So when somebody talks to you, you don't have, there's no other option for it. There's no other way you can feel other than, you know, fuck, you know, if they ask me to do, you know, like, so I don't agree with the attitude, man, and I feel like it's counterproductive, especially when you're trying to move forward, you know. Everybody got their reasons for, you know, working with people or not working with people. And sometimes you come across a situation where it really isn't beneficial for you to put your time and resources towards it, you know, for whatever reason. But, you know, a lot of instances, people just overlook opportunities because they're not really thinking like they should.
Yeah, exactly. Well, my brother, good looking for a wonderful interview. Spaz out your social media sites real quick.
Oh, yeah. We got SoundCloud. Check us out on SoundCloud under Legion D Wise. You can check me out on YouTube under LTD Hypnosis. One word. Check me out on Twitter, Legion D Wise. And look me up on Facebook. Check out Camouflage Crews on Facebook. Strange Entertainment. Google us. Viktory, I appreciate you having me on, man.
No doubt, yo. I appreciate all the help, man. Yo. Actually, this brother done my recap interview for me for Angry Fan, Prodigal Son, and Bazaar. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no Hollywood shit here. You know what I'm saying? We help each other do videos. I promote Legion on the regular. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to front like this is some Hot 97 or some corporation entertainment world bullshit, okay? This brother does me favors and I do him favors, okay? That's called bartering, the bartering system, you know? Y'all dumb should need to take advantage of that, because it's not all about the money, you know?
Yeah.
Ain't no Hollywood shit here, man. This is real talk, grind ethics mixtape show. But good looking, Legion, once again, man.
All right, man. Peace.
Peace, my brother.